I'm Bob Day, the Chief Operating Officer here at Zwanger-Pesiri Radiology. Zwanger-Pesiri is a family-owned, completely independent, full-service radiology practice here on Long Island. We want to provide the highest quality imaging available in radiology today, and most importantly, we want to have complete customer satisfaction as we perform these services. The biggest challenge we face in the industry, and certainly in radiology, is the prices or what we're permitted to charge the patients. So it's kind of like a price fix. The challenge is no matter what service we provide, and we're trying to provide a very high-end quality service to the patients, we're only permitted to charge so much for the service. So the challenge is how do we continue to provide that service, stay competitive in this market, and remain viable or remain in business. The only way to do that is through increased efficiency and reducing waste. The first thing we need is the right technology. The next thing we look at is we need the most efficient or the right process. But the most important piece that we spend a lot of time on is we need the right people. So we'll talk about technology. What we try to leverage here is that we found through actually purchasing and using the highest end imaging equipment, we can actually increase our efficiencies. We spend a lot of time looking very closely at every process that we have in the practice, from the beginning to scheduling the patient, to registering the patient, to imaging the patient, and producing the report. And every part of that process we break down routinely to see if there's a way to improve it. One of the things I've realized over time, there's a difference between being busy and being efficient. The last piece, the most important piece, because it all depends on the people. And the technology and the processes are only as well executed as the people that are using them. So we spend a lot of time first finding what we think are the correct people, and that starts with kind of the culture of a can-do attitude. I think when you add all of this together, the high-end imaging, the patient service that we provide, their satisfaction, allowed us to grow over 20% over the last year. That has allowed us to continue our strategy through growth to continue to open more imaging centers. We want to continue to provide a very high-quality radiology service that feels very personalized to the patients. The only way we can do that is by getting buy-in from our employees or our staff or the people that are helping achieve this by making them part of the process, allowing them to have input, allowing them to come to us with ideas that will allow us to become more efficient. We're asking people to work harder and do more. I've got to figure out a way to achieve twice as much with half the work.